Back in the game and well at the top, a king of the ring and calling my spots. I'm raising the bar to crank it a notch. I'm full of mistakes, cause life is a botch. Lights can get brighter and brighter. I walk through that curtain, my levels get higher and higher. Studied the best, in this generation I'm next. Super Kid Party, no doubt we just hit a suplex. Hooker by crook, survive if I let you.
All right. In my Kevin Hart voice, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, we live, baby. What's going on? Hey, fam, it's been a minute.
Yeah.
Y'all see the drip though, man? Y'all see how we swagging today? You know, for my visual people watching on YouTube, I mean, I just had to let you look at it for a minute, you know what I'm saying? You see it, all black everything, man. Hey, we swagging it out, baby. It's a great day, you know what I'm saying? Bianca Belair back on top, baby. So I had to do it all black for them real time, real quick, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, we got that justice served finally after that SummerSlam letdown. But hey, we back, you know what I'm saying? And it's been a minute. I done missed y'all, man. I say this all the time, but y'all know your boy's an artist, your boy's doing a lot of different grinds, but I still be doing my Life's a Botch grind. I ain't forgot about y'all, fam. This, hey, we finna do this bigger and better. Y'all hear the new theme? Y'all like that new theme? Yeah, hey, that's your boy, you know what I'm saying? Just give y'all a taste. You know what I mean? We're giving y'all a little taste. But, hey, man, Life's a Botch, WrestleMania week. This is what you would call a fitting debut to bring it back. WrestleMania season is upon us. It's been a real crazy week, wrestling-wise, all over. But I am joined by a very special guest. So what I'm going to start doing for y'all is I'm going to start breaking down some of these special guests. You know, I like to bring y'all guests from every levels. I may be, you just never know who's going to pop up on me. You know what I'm saying? It could be a wrestler that's already out there known and grinding and doing their thing. It could be an independent wrestler, commentator, referee, you know what I'm saying, ring announcer, whatever. Somebody just on the independent grind doing their thing, and the next face that you see so that you know they was right here on Life's a Botch first. That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? You never know. You never know what you're going to get. Or you may just get your boy out here doing some characteristic stuff. I'm trying to, always make sure I reinvent this show for the best way possible for y'all, you know what I'm saying, to mix it up and give y'all what y'all like about Life's a Botch. The character, the charisma, the swag, the style, and most importantly, getting to know people in front of you, you know what I'm saying? So, join with me is a very, very special guest and a special friend of mine, man. We actually go way back to just before things got crazy with a pandemic right here, if I'm not mistaken. We did the last wrestling show literally in Atlanta before this pandemic stuff happened. Like, no lie. That's how far back me and this guy go right now, man. Like, it's crazy what has changed between that time to now. But, hey, man, I've seen this brother doing so much on the independent scene. Like I said, we met literally at an Impact Wrestling event, the A-Town Beat Down. You know what I'm saying? Right there at ringside, watching what was an incredible show that then turned into another incredible show when they had the TNA anniversary reunion and everything like that, and then we just had all kind of fun, you know what I'm saying? I got to keep a souvenir kendo stick that I taped up real nice because it was all beat up. Still got that sitting in the corner over there, nice and chilling, you know what I mean? Shout out to Raven, who we had on the show. I got to showcase that off to him and been like, hey, man, this was the very kendo stick you beat Dreamer up with. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was just cool to meet, and I met this brother through my guy, Jerry. Shout out to Jerry out there, always hitting the independent scenes. You know what I'm saying? He introduced me to this guy, and then from there, man, it was just a fun time with wrestling fans for the A-Town Beatdown. Like I said, we were ringside. We got to take pictures with some wrestlers. We got to link up with each other. We got to do a lot that night. So, of course, as you know, pandemic happens. A lot of things weren't really going down as much, so a lot of us were at home. Life's a Botch was born around that time when that happened, ladies and gentlemen. So the cool thing about all of this is really we've been grinding separately since, but we've kept each other very close, and we have still always kept in contact, which I really appreciate about this brother right here, man, because he has really been grinding, much like your boy. That's what it's about. It's about the grind. And when you botch, you're going to grind because you botch a part of life in the grind. But it ain't how you botch. It ain't why you botch. It's about the fact that you botched and you grind from it. You know what I'm saying? So, ladies and gentlemen, let me just stop the talk here. Let me just introduce this guest to y'all, because y'all probably like, well, who is this guy? Especially if you listen in the audio format, right? So, peep this. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I would love to introduce to you this man who is a phenomenal, phenomenal guy and one phenomenal referee that you may have seen all across the Atlanta independent circuit, ladies and gentlemen. I'm talking about he out there putting in that work, y'all, and you just never know where else you're going to see him at your next neighborhood local ATL event. So, without further ado, allow me to introduce my guy. My guy, you already know, I'm talking about none other than Mr. Anthony Rivera.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother, for having me today. It's an honor, man, to be in Life of Botch, man. And I'm thankful, man. Thank you. I've been seeing the grind, man, and as soon as you needed someone, I hopped on it real quick, man. I hopped in as soon as I can, brother. So I'm here, man.
Let's go. Let's go. Welcome to the show, brother. Welcome to the show, man. It's good to have you on. It's always good to connect with people that's like literally on the independent scene, man, and just grind it out. Like I said, I've been seeing your grind as well. And I've just been seeing like this guy is really out here, really, really just loving the business, going from fan. Now he's reffing, you know what I'm saying? There's no telling what else we're going to see you do, because we know that's just the sky is the limit, man. You know what I'm saying? The ceiling ain't even there yet. So talk to the people, man. Tell them, well, this is what I usually like to do. First of all, what got you into the world of pro wrestling as a whole in the first place?
Brother, when I was a 5, 6, 7-year-old kid, soon as I saw that on TV, bro, it never left my sight, man. It was just an attraction. It was something that when I first saw it, I didn't want to stop seeing it, man. And I grew with it, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, wrestling made my Mondays, it made my Fridays. On a good day or bad day, I always had wrestling, man. And I wanted to be a wrestler growing up, but I gotta say, I grew up in a closed-minded family. They didn't really push me. They didn't really motivate me to be a wrestler. So soon as I left my parents, I got married. My wife was the one who actually pushed me to pursue wrestling.
Come on, look at that. Shout out to the wife, man. Let's go.
You know, one of my dreams was to go to a live WWE event. My parents never took me. My wife was the first one who took me. So it was a dream come true. It was a dream come true. So so just the blood kept going, the need to wanted to be there. You know what I'm saying? Instead of watching the show, I wanted to be part of the show. So it was actually last year that I tried to pursue pro wrestling. I was training to the WWA 4 with AR Fox. Unfortunately, the second week, I sprained my ankle real bad the second week. And you know, being a father and being a husband, you know, I had to really think about it. Like, can I do this, and can I afford this? And I was, for a second, I was gonna let it go, man. I was gonna just throw the towel and just watch wrestling from there. But you know, I always had this faith. That, you know what, you know, maybe this dream could still come true. You know, probably in another level, but you know, it still could happen. And thankfully, in Face to Face, I had an opportunity to referee for Face to Face wrestling. I went in there without any experience of refereeing there. I went in there without any experience. It was a bad night. It was a bad night, you know, but I learned. Yeah. And I took the gig. I took the weekly gig. Let's be a referee for Face to Face. Yeah. I did it. I went in there. I learned. I built my craft. I took pride in it. I studied. I watched YouTube of all the referees. When I watch wrestling matches, it's just the referees. That's it.
Come on. Come on, bro. Come on.
So just studying, man. And I could say I got my own now. I could say I got my own style. I got my own flow, you know, that long hair Salvadorian referee, you know.
Come on, bro. Tell them.
So now UCW, Universal Championship Wrestling, bought Face to Face. So now I'm a full-time referee for UCW. That is my home. And that's where you could see me every 2 weeks. Yes. We have an event, and you can see me every 2 weeks at UCW. I actually started off a staff member for Mucho Lucha Atlanta.
Let's go. Yes, sir.
A second. So
Uh-oh.
am I? Yeah.
Yep.
So the goal this year is to be a referee for Mucha Lucha in Atlanta. And I can say this summer you may see my debut for Mucha Lucha Atlanta.
Let's go, man. So tell me, is that the signature as the referee, man, having the long Salvadorian hair, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Coming out there like some smooth Razor Ramon type status, boy, long
Yeah.
curly, you know what I'm saying? Like ladies like,
I
oh,
wet
okay.
it. I wet it. I whip it out. That is this flow I have, man.
Come on.
Some referees are old school, man. They like to have the shortcut fade,
Mm-hmm.
but I want to kind of switch my style up. I want to be different. I want to have the
Yeah.
swag with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, that's real, man. You know, a lot of people don't think enough, man. Like, we actually had a guy in an earlier episode. To my faithful Life's a Botch fans, you may remember I did an episode way early in when we were still like a few episodes in. Shout out to the bro, Daryl Shaw. You know, he's no longer a referee. He's actually a talent now. He told me,
Yep.
he said it. He's
Yeah.
like, hey,
Yep.
bro, I told you I wasn't going to be a referee for much longer. And then he actually became an in-ring talent. Now he's grounded in the ring. And, you know, who's to say, you know, and it could be the same with you, man. It could be the same case. But at the current moment, man, you know, I had got his experiences on what it felt like being a referee. So I love to know your experiences on, like, how you're feeling as a referee, especially with giving your own look as a referee, because a lot of people think, oh, y'all wearing the same thing, right? Like, what's the stand out? But you're showing like, hey, no, you can be a referee and still stand out and have your own presentation. So talk to them about that.
Yo, I obviously when you watch a wrestling, the referees don't get much credit as they do.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to show people that referee is just as important as the wrestler.
Mm-hmm.
That we're not someone you could pick on or bully, or we're not left out. We're just as important as the wrestlers. So in my experience, that's what I learned, man. I never wanted to be a ref. I never wanted to be a ref. I wanted to be a wrestler. Wow, just I don't know. I created a character being a ref, and I like it. I wear my Jordans. I have my long hair. I slide. I do the baseball slide with the pin. 1, 2, 3.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah. So and I never had a fan base, and I could honestly say now I have a fan base now. I have little kids.
Okay.
I'm making referee cool. I'm making ref cool. You know what? Don't overlook the referees or anything. The commentaries, the managers, they're just as important as the wrestlers. So
come on.
I want to show everyone, if you want to be in the wrestling business, it's not just being a wrestler, it's everything else. And that's what I'm showing here. Yeah. That's my experience being a referee, man. It's cool. It's cool, man. If y'all kids want to be referees, be a referee. Hey. If y'all want to be a commentary, be a commentary.
Come on, bro.
Be a manager, be a manager. You know what I'm saying?
You see, you trailblazing right now. And I see, I'm glad you said manager. I'm so glad you said that because I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm still waiting for somebody, anybody, somebody better let the highlight reel represent them to the ring. I'm just saying, man.
I recommend it. Yes.
The mouthpiece is here. Okay. Yes, the charisma is here. I am waiting to give you guys all this personality right on your screens every single week. And I'm telling you, it's a matter of time. Don't deny. You know it. It's fly. It's coming. I'm telling you right now, man. I had the endorsements from Jordan Grace, Alex Kane, you know what I'm saying? R-Truth, Godfather named me the Apprentice Pimp. I'm telling y'all, people, the mouthpiece is coming. You better get ready for it, all right? But this ain't about me. This right here about my boy Nick. So I'm here to say, man, so we got to get you some slogans then. You know, if you getting that fan base, you know what I'm saying? Like the Salvadorian 3 count, you know what I'm saying? Or, you know, the Salvadorian sensation, you know what I'm saying?
I love it.
You know what I'm saying? You know, Slick Ant, you know what I mean? What we doing, dog? We gotta get you some shirts or something, man. You know what I'm
saying? Yeah, we're working on shirts right now. Now that you said Salvadorian, in my country, there's not really known. It's not really known for people. Like, let's just talk athlete, an athlete base. We're not really known. You know what I'm saying? We're not known. So I want to be the first Salvadorian to make some noise, to keep us going, to keep my people going, you know,
Come
and not
on,
just
bro.
Salvadoran, the whole Central Americans, you know. We,
Yeah.
you know, we're overlooked, and we have talent, but sometimes we're misguided. So
Come on.
I'm a Salvadorian, and I wanna make it, man. I wanna make history for y'all, you know.
Man, come on, bro. You already see that right there. That statement is going out to the world. So I know. Shout out to my people out there in Salvador. You know, hey, if you out there listening, man, because I know I got people around the world. I see the stats. I know y'all be out there. So shout out to y'all, because you know wrestling is all over. It's all overseas, ladies and gentlemen. So it's not just here in the U.S. I know. There's, you know, shout out to all of y'all right now, man. If you're listening, wherever you're listening from, shout out to you for being a part of this platform. But hey, yo, y'all hear it, man. You get behind my guy here, okay?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Help him rep this country, man. You know what I'm saying? Bring it up to the fray, man. He trying to take it to the roots. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But hey, all that being said, though, let's get more into the deep dive of your story. So, like, you mentioned how it was a tough road for you at first in terms
Yes.
of doing this refereeing thing. You did your studies, you got better and better. Now you're talking about the goal, you know, to get to a mucha lucha. You know, where do you see yourself once you reach these goals slowly? What's the next step for you at some point when you realize, okay, I've accomplished this. Now I want to see what's next.
Right. So you know, I have the Mamba mentality. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh, come on, tell them about it, dog. Let's
Yeah.
go.
So I want to start these goals for now. I want to take it slow for now. I want to hit Mucha Lucha Atlanta.
Mhm.
Um, of course, I would want to go forward after that. I want to do more independent Georgia wrestling events. Of course,
Mhm.
just build my craft, learn
Yeah,
from other people.
yeah.
But the Mango gotta hit a platform, man. TV,
Come on,
national TV. The
come
first
on,
Salvadorian referee, national TV. That's
come
the
on.
goal. That's the main thing going.
Yes,
It could be
yes.
NXT, it could be AEW, it could be ROH, it could be Impact,
Come
it could
on.
be WWE. But I would love with everything, my heart and soul, was the referee on national TV.
Come on, bro. Let's go. Okay, okay. See,
You
and
know?
I like those goals, man, because those are reachable. You know what I'm saying? And you're taking your time. You're taking your time. A lot of
Mhm.
people don't understand. Like, again, talk to the people about the importance of the grind in general. Just like, I don't know if people really understand that enough. You know, for me as an artist, while also being a person that is in the media side of things with pro wrestling for now. Hopefully one day, as I said, you know, I'd love to be somebody's mouthpiece, you know what I'm saying? Or somebody's, you know, charisma that they just bounce off of. Either or. Uh those are the type of things where it's like we're grinding in these lanes, you know, to set up for the
Mhm.
next big thing so that you just never know where that bridge connects. Talk to the importance of how you stay motivated in what you are doing currently.
Yeah. Well, the first and foremost, you gotta be patient. You know, I didn't learn that at first. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, coming from me, I refereed only one match event. I started off, and now I did two and three.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like I wanted to run, kept going. But
Mm-hmm.
it's better to take it slow, learn from your peers,
Mm-hmm.
and take it slow. Enjoy the ride. Take it slow. There's no need to rush.
Mm-hmm.
There's no need to rush at all. You could keep learning every step, because it's you're performing in front of an audience. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You're performing in front of an audience. You want to just cherish the small things
Mm-hmm.
and level up, level like going up a ladder. You know what I'm saying? Just
Yes,
take
sir.
it slow, learn, build your craft. You know, Mucha Lucha, the last event they had a last event in when was it? It was last or early March. They had an event early March. I
Mm-hmm.
was quick to go and jump in the referee, but they didn't give me an opportunity. Unfortunately, they gave me an opportunity, and they said, "Hey, listen, just learn, take it slow, don't rush,
Mm-hmm.
keep building your craft, and eventually we'll give you that spot."
Come on.
So ever since then, I have this mindset, I have this mentality, and it only got me driven. Okay, I'm gonna keep
Mm-hmm.
working. I won't.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take that as a feedback. I'm gonna keep working
Mm-hmm.
and watch. By the time you book me, I'm gonna be the best ref out there.
Come on. Talk to him, my guy. Talk to him. That right there, everything that you need to hear. And that's why I love to hear motivated stories when you say, hey, I'm going to be this. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mhm.
you're putting it into existence right now for the world
Right.
to see, like, yo, this is me now. and this is where I'm going to be. So, and you hear that from all the success stories. I mean, tons of success stories. An Alexa Bliss, a Liv Morgan, you know, you name it, a Miz, you know, all these people who have like literally said, I was going to be here. I was here, and I said I was going to get here, and look where I'm at, you know. So it just shows, brother, that the drive is there, the grind is there, like that Mamba mentality. I love when
Yeah,
that's
Mamba,
applied
man.
in pro wrestling. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I love it. Yeah.
That's a plus. You know what I mean? Shout out to my boy Derek. I know he's gonna hear that like, later on when he edits this, and he's gonna be like, I like this guy already. I'm like, yes, absolutely. So man, what is it? What's a fun fact as people are getting to know Anthony the referee? What's some fun facts about you, brother, that they want to, you know, pull the curtain back a little bit and tell some fun facts about you, just a little bit.
Honestly, I could adjust to anybody, man. I could adjust to anybody, yo. No matter where you're from, who you are, if that night I'm booked to be your ref, I'm gonna get to know you. I'm gonna get to love you. I'm gonna get to, you know, put it all on the line for you. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you need, whatever spots you need, whatever you need me to do, I'm that guy. If you need a bottle of water, I'm that guy. If you need to get it, I'm that guy. I'm there for you. I'm there for the business. I'm there for the guys. That's what I, you know, because I started off a staff member from Mucha Lucha Atlanta, and I was catering all the guys. If they needed water, I was there. If you needed Gatorade, anything else, I was there for the food, tacos. I was there.
Ooh, see, that's what I'm talking about, man. You know that you that guy. So let me ask you this then. Now that we're on the subject of Mucha Lucha, which again you said the goal is to ref for them, but you've also been a staff member and done some things, which means you got to meet some talent. Tell what's some experiences with talent that you've met from times in Mucha Lucha, and even now, like who's somebody that to the audience that already know those talents, right? Who are some of those talents that you may have met and had a chance to, dare I say, have a conversation with that taught you something?
Oh, okay. So yeah, you wanna go there?
Let's go there. Let's go there. This life's a botch, baby. We're gonna take it there. You know what I'm saying? The people want to know. They want to hear these stories. You know what I'm saying? Just take them a little bit back. Like who's somebody you spoke with and met and really like learned something from, boss?
Well, I'm gonna start off with the first guy I really truly met in Mucha Lucha, Vampiro.
Ooh,
Yeah,
good
Vampiro.
one.
Yeah, he was cool. He was cool, man. He was cool as heck. You know, he was cool outside the outside the event. He was cool. We was talking, getting to know him. He knows Spanish. That's crazy. He knows Spanish. He's been all over the world. But it was a one incident that. So it was a pull apart, a segment pull apart in Mucha Lucha. It was a pull apart segment, and as being the staff members, I had to get in and you know break it up. But he actually punked me out. He punked me out. He got in my face and threatened to beat my ass and everything. I was like, and I'm scared. I'm like, I'm scared. I'm like putting my hands in my face, like I'm good. I'm good. I don't want no problems. I'm good. I'm good. Come after the show, and I was like, yo, what is this all about? Why'd you do that to me? Hey, bro, it's all show. It's all show. It's all show. It's the business. It's entertainment. Yeah. But I said, brother, you scared the death out of me, man. You know, because I was also new in the business. So that was one. Negro Crassus, the legendary Negro Crassus. He looks at me. When I first introduced myself, he looks at me. He stares at me right in the eye. He says, "You look like Paraguayo." You know,
okay, I see that.
Yeah, you look like Paraguay because I had the long hair out and everything.
Yeah.
He says, you know what? Your name is from here on out. Your name is Paraguayo. So as the event goes on, he sees me. Hey, Pero, he will shove me, play with me, headlock me, and if he needed coffee, like I said, I was over there. If he needed coffee, I went to Starbucks and go get him coffee.
Come on,
you know. Come on. And there was another one where La Parca and his sons, they had a 6-man tag match in Mucha Lucha. And it, you know, Mucha Lucha, they go ham, they go crazy over there. So
yes, they do.
It was a part where La Park had the trash can, and I got in front to protect one of the heel wrestlers. And I guess this was my moment. I said, La Parca, go for it. Go for it. like I gave him the cue to throw it in my head. So La Park, he threw the trash can right in my head. I fell face first. I was knocked out. I was done. I was done. I was KO'd. I was done. And
wow.
soon as the other staff members moved me to the corner, one of the fans just threw water at me, threw beer at me to wake me up. And I said, what happened? What happened?
I bet you got a lot of respect from that one at that point when they were like, oh man, this guy.
I don't know. It was the moment. It was the moment. It's for the, you know what? It is all for the fans. It's for the fans. At the end of the day, it's for them. It's their entertainment. It's to get their and excitement. So
yeah.
I guess in the moment I knew, and I said, go for it. Hit me with the trash can, even though it did leave me a bump that morning.
Hey, it's a scar bump. It's a memory bump. You know what I'm saying? If it could stay there forever, be like, yeah, this was from the park. You know what I'm saying? Hey. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You don't get this unless you earn respect. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
But no, that's cool. That's cool. Like you've had some real good experiences, man. You know, like you got the fans kind of over here like, ooh, I want to catch up with this guy. You know, I did that on purpose. You know what I'm saying? I want them to get to know the guy. You know what I mean? See why they got to care about you. You know what I'm saying? Because I know they're gonna care about you as they see, like, yo, this guy is really legit. So you know, it's to direct them to you. You know what I'm saying? So they can see what's up next and what's coming. You know, so they know who to come support. So is it possible we could see you in like a merch scenario when some things get worked out in terms of fans wanting to support you on the merch when the brand is the ref and the long hair is coming about? What you planning up right now? What you thinking?
Well, as UCW grows, I'm getting a fan base. You know, it's little kids want to take pictures with me, and oh wow, it's an honor, man. It's an honor.
Yeah.
I hear the pop every time I come out the curtains. You know, when it's my turn to referee, I hear the pop. So I can see it growing. And you know, the next step is getting a shirt, and it is and I would just give it for free if I can make it and just give it free to the kids. I would, but you know, in this business, you got to make money in this business. So yeah. So I have a friend. She's working on the shirt.
Okay.
She's working on a shirt. We're taking the time. We're taking the process. It's going to be your favorite referee, Anthony Rivera.
Come on, let's go. See, I love that, man. It's always great to hear common stories because you know you just sound like a man of the people. You know what I'm saying? Like the people love to get behind the ones that represent them, and as a man of the people, you have that natural baby face vibe written on you. You know what I'm saying? Well, I'm sure you know, have you really played the heel ref any? Or you know, I know sometimes these days it's kind of hard to get like a heel ref, you know, because I mean they're usually so neutral grounded. But have you, you know, are you more like, okay, I like the baby face route right now, fans are getting behind me, or is there any point where we may see you go heel ref one day, or what's going on there?
Well, it's hard. It's hard right now because, you know, with the heel wrestlers, I'm so aggressive with them. I'm so in their face, and I guess that's why I'm a baby face ref. But as time goes, you just never know. You never know. I could turn the other side. I could turn the other cheek and rebel. But for now, I'm cherishing my fan base. I'm cherishing the little kids. I'm cherishing the moms, the dads that cheer for me. I'm cherishing them. So
come on.
But you know, we never say never in this business.
Come on, we never say never, and I love that, man. So you know what? Now this is a real good question that I'm gonna let this really sink in with for the people. Is tell them, to those who just met you now. You know, this is because again, this is going across the airways. So tell the people now why they should follow Anthony Rivera right now.
Well, if you're a wrestling fan, I'm automatically your best friend. I'm your brother. I'm your best friend. I'm everything. You know, I love this business. I love our fans.
Yeah.
I love following everybody who loves wrestling. I'm there. Like I said, I'm a brother. I'm there for you guys. So even if you know me, if you see me, talk to me. I'm gonna respond back. I'm a babyface rep. I have to respond back.
Yes.
And I'm just I love people, man. I love people. I love getting to know people.
Come on.
And I like to share my experience, man. I like to share my wrestling experience with anybody, just like how we're doing today.
Mm-hmm.
You know, um, I'm very a motivator as well. If you want to
Mm-hmm.
be in the wrestling business, I'm gonna motivate you to be. You could do this. You
Come
could
on.
do this. If you want to be in the business, you could do it. Come on, I'm gonna help you out. Or even if you're a wrestler, okay, mucho lucha, I can help you get booked. UCW, I can help you get booked. Let's do this. Because
Let's do it.
if you're my friend, you're not gonna be let down. You're gonna be pushed.
Come
You're
on.
gonna be motivated.
Hey, I don't know about y'all, but that's enough reason to definitely follow this guy, right? Like, shouldn't you want to, especially if you're a talent, my guy, come on, get my guy here. But no, for the fans, come on, get with my guy here, man. Like, he is not lying when he says these things, okay? Trust me when I say I recall from being there when we met.
That's how we
Like,
met, brother. That's how
that's
we
how we
met.
met. Like,
That's how we met.
legit. You know what I'm saying? Cool from the jump. Still been cool, following each other and seeing what we've been doing in our own separate lanes and grinding while still being able to come together in a platform like this and showcase. Because this is, believe it or not, y'all, this was my guy's first podcast. Y'all wouldn't even know that. I
Yeah.
normally don't throw that out there. That was my guy's first podcast. So it's just to let you know. You know what I'm saying? And you did well, brother. You're doing well because you're doing naturally right now. So this is a good thing.
I appreciate it, brother. I'm very nervous. I appreciate it.
Hey, you good, brother. Just let them know where you got it first. You know what I'm saying? So they don't
Yes,
be
sir.
out there. When the other podcasts come a knocking, they be like, hey, Life's a Botch got me first. You know what I'm saying? That was the
Life's
first
a Botch.
one.
You know,
You know
that's
what I'm
right
saying?
here. That's in the record books right now. That's in the record books.
Baby. I love when we making history, baby. Y'all hear that? Hey, Botchamaniacs. That's what I call my fans out there. Hey, Botchamaniacs. Y'all hear this? We doing it, dog. We doing it. We done, man. We chasing it, man. Look, they already know we trailblazing out here in this thing. But real quick, man, it's been a crazy, crazy wrestling weekend for that matter. So talk to me, man. What are some of the highlights from this weekend so far up to this point that you have liked? Did you get to check out ROH Supercard, or did you get to check out let's see, of course, you had Dynamite, and Rampage. Of course, WrestleMania Night 1 seems to have stole the show. Then there was Stand and Deliver, which also kind of set the tone earlier that day. So what were, we don't have to necessarily review each one, but just what have been some of the highlights that you have just personally from this weekend to this point as we get ready for night 2 later on? What has stood out to you so far in this wrestling week?
It's the number one, Cody coming back. Cody Rhodes coming back.
Wow.
I waited for that. I had goosebumps. I yelled. I cried. I'm really upset Cody left AEW. I'm really upset because he was one of the founder fathers.
Yeah.
But just to see the man happy yesterday, see the pop yesterday, it just, it shows you the passion for the love of the business he has. Mm-hmm. And it made my night. It made my whole week seeing that man come back, man. Cody, I love Cody. I'm a fan.
Yeah.
I was upset how AEW fans treated Cody, but you can see the grass is green on the other side, and that's where he is, man. He's happy, man, and I'm ready for his run.
Yeah, I'm excited too. I was pretty amped. I mean, silly me, shout out to my boy Josh Gresh. Silly me, I thought, I was just like, well, it could be The Undertaker, you know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, it was never confirmed it was going to be Cody. We didn't really know. He kept quiet for so long, even though he said, worst kept secret, but at the same time, you're like, well, you didn't really say you were going there. So, like, it wasn't that much of the worst kept secret. It's just people automatically assumed it was going to be you. But, it's like, I was just like, well, The Undertaker just said, like, never say never. So
so gave you a tease. It gave you a tease.
Yeah, like silly me for thinking it possibly could have been Taker coming out there. But obviously it was Cody, as most of us expected, even myself. It just, just wanted to be different a little bit here. But like that was a moment, and I am interested to see now what happens with this whole jump ship dynamic between AEW and WWE.
Yeah.
We've seen plenty of WWE people get released and end up straight there. Now we're gonna see what happens when things start to go the other way. Now that Cody's in
Yeah,
WWE, so this will be interesting within the next
that's
year,
good.
2 years.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, brother.
Oh yeah, yeah. Um, Also, Samoa Joe coming back to RH was also a good one.
Ooh, yes, that was. You know, honestly, I'm not gonna lie, because as much as I love Joe, I swear that's how quiet he was. I slick almost forgot about Joe, bro. Like, no lie. And I'm a Joe fan. I love Joe. I swear, because he had been so quiet. And you know, he was kind of like released at a time when everybody was getting released. Like, we were like, WWE, what are you doing? Right? I totally forgot about Joe. Like, I was sitting there, like, people were so buzzing on, you know, like Keith Lee, Swerve Scott, you know,
Right.
all these people when they're now we see Tony Storm, you know, there it's like, which that I guess, you know, you almost forget that was a key moment with all that's happened this week. Geez, you almost forgot Tony Storm.
That was a good kept secret. That was a good kept secret with Samoa Joe.
It was like, it's crazy like how this type of week does that. That's why I love weeks like this, right? Like, it starts with Tony Storm showing up in a rampage, you know, in a dynamite, you know, but then here we go, you turn around later on, all of a sudden that's kind of forgotten about because here comes Joe, you know,
Joe, yeah.
and then now
God,
here
what a
comes
week.
Cody, right? You're like, whoa, yeah, what a week, man. This is the type of week we love as wrestling fans. This is what makes us, reminds us of like why we love wrestling. Like, you just know that surprise element of wow. And I will say, I don't know if you agree with me here, but one cool thing about what we're seeing as of this week, even with the internet, wrestling is not as ruined as we thought. It's up to the wrestler if they want to not be on the internet and stay completely quiet. You can still surprise if you keep quiet. Because what do we look for as fans? They're reading the dirt sheets. They're reading the rumor mills, you know? But you can't.
I read them every day. I read them every day.
Exactly. And it kind of does spoil it. You know, some people choose not to read it because they're like, nah, I like the surprise element. But like, some people read it because they're like, no, this is what we can talk about if it's really gonna happen, right? Like the rumor about Ronda supposedly walking out last night, you know, at the arena. You know, there was a rumor she supposedly walked out because they weren't the main event, you know, and but lo and behold, you saw her come right out first. So it's just like, well, okay, I guess that wasn't really true. And if it was, maybe they did a heck of a job getting her back. I don't know. We'll never know. But that's the thing about the internet. It has to do what it does. But Samoa Joe has shown us. Tony Storm has kind of shown us. A lot of people have shown us. I think even Keith Lee, because I don't even think he did much talking a lot of times with his you know, when he debuted. So it's like a lot of people, even CM Punk also.
CM Punk, yep.
That moment still one of the best moments like of this year. You know what I'm
saying?
You're like,
yes.
Wow.
Yeah, I totally agree. Yeah.
It just goes to show, and excuse me, y'all, I botched that. I meant last year, but still,
you know, yeah, still one of the best. Yeah, still one of the best
moments. You know what I'm saying?
I cried on that one.
Yeah, you know, you're like, whoa. So it just goes to show, like, you can truly keep a secret and surprise the fans if you so choose. But if you feed into the rumor mills, then of course it won't be as speculated as a surprise. You're gonna expect it, not if, but when. You know, so I like that. So was there anything else that did stand out to you outside of those 2 points? Like, what did you think about NXT Stand and Deliver? What did you think about you know?
I really wanted Braun Breaker to retain. I mean, went back. I'm sorry. Went back to title.
Right.
Yeah, Mandy Rose. I wanted the new generation. You know, I wanted to keep going to the new generations. You know, and I was disappointed with that, but it was still a great show. Still good show. Young Bucks came back to ROH. That was a good look.
It was. How'd you like that Briscoes match with the Briscoes and FTR?
Man, come on, man. That's what tag team wrestling is all about. That it was awesome. You could tell it was tense. They had the ominosity there. They wanted to go in.
Yeah.
And and for them to go in like that and then still give a hug and handshake, I was like, wow,
That
that
is wrestling at its
that is
finest.
wrestling. That is wrestling. That's why I love the business. That's why I love wrestling. Just matches like that is a perfect example.
Yeah, I love it, man. I love it. Yeah, I have to say that was definitely one. It's a lot. Again, it's just so much. And going to your point about Braun Breaker with Stand and Deliver,
Mm-hmm.
I will give that match this. It gave me the unexpected vibe because I really went into that thinking, oh, it's just set up on a platter for Braun Breaker to win this back. Like he was
Right.
just holding it for him temporarily and
Mm-hmm.
he won. And I was like, oh snap, he actually won and retained? Really, Dolph? Hot take somewhere out there. A lot of people are saying this is Dolph's hottest run since 2013 right now. I don't know. We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out, y'all. But all in all, night one of WrestleMania, man. How did you feel? What stole the show to you, brother?
Oh, other than Cody coming back, because Cody, I'm sorry, I popped for that one. Cody, I'm gonna go back to Cody. I really popped for that one. That was
Yeah,
just
yeah,
just hearing his theme song, his character coming back, the same thing. I was like, wow.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
You know, but Austin coming back was awesome as well.
man.
Him giving a can of whoop ass at that age, still
Yeah,
stealing the show, still
come
Austin
on,
316. Come
come
on,
on.
man.
Did you
That
get a little nervous when he took that first bump? Especially on concrete, given his history.
I was nervous. I was nervous, but I knew he was training for this. I knew he had time to train for this. I knew all the bumps, all the spots. Now being a referee, you go over all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But so I knew he could. I knew it was gonna go. I knew he was gonna go the distance.
Man, that is
And
awesome.
and the fans were happy. The fans that was the
Yeah.
point. The fans were happy. They were popping. They were cheering. That
Mm-hmm.
that his theme song. As soon as he came out,
Yeah,
the the
yeah, yeah.
the reaction, man. Oh man, you know what? This goes down as one of the best WrestleMania I've seen.
It definitely does, man. Especially since they've done this two-part formula for sure. Since doing this in 2020, this is definitely the best part one, part two combo so far. We'll see if part two can
Yeah,
top
can
it
compete.
or
Yeah,
do
it's
just as
round two,
good
round
because
two, round two, round
they
two.
they gotta run for their money. I
Yeah,
don't know
yeah.
about you, brother. I definitely did not expect night one to be like that. I thought I was gonna be in cruise control. Like, okay, it was
Mhm.
what it was. Have a moment that was good here and there, but like that crowd was hot from top to bottom, and it just was like, whoa. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. I can't wait to
I'm,
see.
I'm still a little hungover from yesterday, a little WrestleMania hungover, but I'm ready for round two. I'm ready for round two.
Oh yeah, yeah, baby. Look, it's gonna get crazy. Any predictions for you going in? Real quick, any predictions for you going into part two tonight based off the card we still have?
Well, I'm gonna start with the main event. I I think it's true. Roman Reigns is in God mode. He's the
Mm,
tribal chief. I personally acknowledge him as my
mm-hmm,
tribal chief.
mm-hmm.
He's gonna go down as one of the greatest. I have Roman Reigns winning the undisputed champion against Brock Lesnar.
Ooh, I mean, you can't find no better way to go in God mode than defeating the Beast. I mean, it's the only
Right.
thing he hasn't done. I mean, he seems real determined to
Mm-hmm.
say, "I'm going to beat you at WrestleMania."
Yeah.
So, I gotta agree. I just don't.
Yep.
It's a tough call. I
Mm-hmm.
wouldn't be surprised, but it still just doesn't seem like you can beat Roman right now, man. He still seems like a guy that just needs to keep winning until you
He's
get
at
that
his
one
prime. He's
person.
at his prime. He's the tribal
Yeah.
chief. And he's just ready for the Rock. That's it. This is just, he just yeah.
any
He's just
any
getting ready for the
chance?
Rock.
Any chance? Do you think, by any speck of a chance, we see the Rock tonight?
This is bold. As you recall, he was there for the last WrestleMania in Texas.
He
He
was.
had that match against Eric Rowan.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't be surprised. We start this WrestleMania build up for next WrestleMania. with The Rock coming in tonight. I wouldn't be surprised. I think we're about to. I think tonight's main event is going to be it's going to cement their legacy tonight.
Oh yeah. I'm looking forward to it. You're looking forward to it. We're looking forward to it. Ladies and gentlemen, listen, understand this. This is what Life's About is all about. This is the reason why I chose to come back to y'all today. You know what I'm saying? Again, y'all bear with me, man. I've been on my little artist tour right now, doing some artist tour like things. You know what I'm saying? But that didn't mean I forgot about my fans right here on the Life's About podcast. I'm still gonna keep bringing y'all the content. It's hard to balance this, you know what I'm saying? But y'all understand, y'all bear with me. If it don't come consistently every week, that's only because I'm handling some artistry things, but I will bring this back to y'all every chance I get. Life's About don't stop. It don't. It just keeps on going and grinding. I want to make sure y'all have the best content y'all can have. Now, I do have one more thought for you, and I also forgot to bring up earlier in the segment. As someone who is involved in the wrestling business, talk to the common person for a quick second. I want you to. This is a segment that I normally do, so I'm gonna just go ahead and just bring this in segment style, right? I want you to cut like a minute promo real quick. All right, put you on the spot a little bit, brother. Right here, we're gonna test your promo skills. I want you to cut a promo and explain to the casual or non-wrestling fan that views it as that F word, that F word that's very offensive in the wrestling world. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Cut the promo on why they are so wrong about that very statement.
Oh, okay. You put me on the spot.
Let's do it.
All right. First and foremost, I'm Anthony Rivera, your favorite referee, the law of wrestling. And from my time of being a ref, I've seen some stiff spots. I've seen some bloody noses, bloody lips. I've seen some bruised eyes. I've seen some bumps, some pretty crazy bumps. And if you think wrestling is that F word, then you're pretty much an F word yourself, man. How was that? I was so nervous on that one.
Hey, that was close, bro. That was good enough. I see where you were going and trying to take that right there. I see where you were trying to take that. But at the end of the day, listen. I mean, it's quite simple. You know what I'm saying? To pick up where my guy left off here, I'm just gonna hear this say. See, you come in here and you talk all this easy cash like you can step up in this arena right now. So I dare you. Step into it. You think you're tough. You think you know about wrestling. Huh? You think you know so much about it that you want to call it this F word like it just don't exist to you. You want to shrug it off and think you better than it. You looking down on it. Why? Oh, there's just a bunch of guys and girls in tights doing a little dance in the ring. Really? Come on, step in these ropes real quick. Let me show you something. Take a bump one time. Go ahead and I bet you couldn't last 3 minutes in this ring one time. Try me. See what it is. See, it's one thing to say it with your mouth. It's another thing to say it with your body. Say it with your chest. Till your chest get chopped to the point where it's so red you can't even breathe right now, buddy. What's up? What you got? You think you know it? But you have no idea. Ladies and gentlemen, that right there is the art of the promo, and you just cut it in any way that you can.
Bro, that was awesome. That was awesome, bro. That was awesome, bro. That was awesome. That killed it.
Listen, we right here, we having fun, you know what I'm saying? Book your boy later, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, listen, some promotion, any promotion, somebody out here, please bring your boy. I promise you won't be disappointed. I'm gonna y'all keep campaigning that, man. Y'all bring tell somebody that you know. Hey, this guy highlight reel. Hey, this guy Dwayne, man. Hey, bring him to your arena right now. Okay, bring him to your indie show right now. Let him cut a promo. I guarantee you, it's money, baby. It's money. But you know what else is money? My guy Anthony. Your favorite referee, my favorite referee, our favorite referee, right here on the Life's a Botch podcast. The Salvadorian sensation himself, ladies and gentlemen. I'm telling you right now, understand it's coming, it's here, and y'all have now been introduced to my guy. So without further ado, the only thing I can do now is to put me over right here, brother. I'm putting you over to say, tell the people where they can find and follow you.
Well, you can follow me Ant Parada 27 on Instagram, Facebook, Anthony Rivera. And every 2 weeks, I'll be in Universal Championship Wrestling in Hampton, Georgia, Lovejoy. Come see your favorite referee, do his thing. And let's chop it up, man. Let's chop it up. Come see me, come meet me. Let's chop it up. I'm telling you, I'll help you. I'll help you get into business if you want to be in a business. I'm there as a friend. I'm there as a brother. You come see me. Shows love.
Hey, you already know it. You heard it right here first, ladies and gentlemen. So, hey, go ahead real quick before you go. Just tell them who you are and what's your favorite wrestling podcast to listen to.
Man, Life of Botch, man. I love you, man. You did it for me, brother. Thank you. I'm so grateful. I'm so humble to be here today, man. This is it, bro. This is where my road starts. This is where the path starts, and it starts with you, my man. Thank you so much for being the voice of wrestling.
Come on, bro. You know I'm doing my best out here for these streets, man. And you already know you are more than welcome to always come back on this show with every bit of progress that you're doing. I see you, brother. Keep going, keep grinding. I'm proud of you. Your friends is proud of you. Your family, I know, is proud of you. Again, shout out to the wife. We putting her over right here. Shout out to wifey. You know what I'm saying? Let's get a chant going. Let's go, wifey. Let's go, wifey.
Let's go, wifey.
Let's go, wifey.
Wifey.
You know what I'm saying? We just doing that to put over because that's what we do right here. It ain't about how you botch. It ain't about why you botch. It's the fact that you botched in life because that's what life is, ladies and gentlemen. Life is a botch for real, not to be confused with that other B word. I'm just letting y'all know that to let you know that we put people over even when they botch right here on this show. So until the next time, it's your favorite Prince of Botch, aka Smooth Ace, aka, well, I'll introduce y'all to that character later, El Botchador. But nonetheless, thank y'all so much for tuning in with your boy. I'm Highlight Real, aka Dwayne. I did that reverse on purpose, but still, that's my boy Anthony Rivera. Make sure y'all give him a follow. Shout out to OTS, all things. Y'all already know, man, that's my fam, that's my crew. If you want to follow other shows that are right here on this very platform, such as Sideline Guys, where they cover all things sports related, or maybe you want to tune in with myself, where I also host with my cousin and my cousin Janine, the guy, one of the guys drip over, you know what I'm saying? And of course, my bro Derek, who is also the producer and creator of this very platform, OTS Media Co. Pass the Ox, music related for all my music heads out there. All these things, man, and more. Just check out www.otsmediaco.com and just follow the brand, man, at OTS Media Co. Also follow the Life's a Botch podcast at Life's a Botch podcast. Like I said, I'm doing everything I can to get more active on the socials for y'all, man. I'm trying to do some skits for y'all. I'm trying to do, some promo work for y'all if I can, if I will, because, these promo skills is just undeniable. So I will give you those. I will give you the promos. I know you want them. You're asking for them and you need them. So I'm going to deliver them to you, okay? I promise. That being said, until the next time, man, it's WrestleMania week. This is the Life's a Botch podcast. And until the next time, we got you covered. Peace. Too sweet peace, baby.